Hello everyone, this is Jeanette with JandaPanda Treasures, and I've got some more Domicine and Toledo Wear, so spread the word. Some of you, I'm sure some of you probably aren't interested in Domicine or Toledo Wear, but I think it's fascinating. It's just like, learning about amber and what the history and everything to do with amber is just incredible. So if you ever have the opportunity, watch a couple they're just short videos about amber. It's amazing what amber is and how long it's been around. And but anyway, that's about amber. I'm talking about Damascene. Damacene's been around since the year 800. Damascus. And what's really cool about Domicine, especially the older pieces. Now these aren't that old, but the Damascene is, pardon this, I cut myself and it's kind of embarrassing how it got cut, but well, it's not really embarrassing. It's just like something that, I don't want to share with the world. Maybe a few of you would understand. Anyway, so I was doing a little bit of research on the history of Damascene and all that good stuff, and you can see how many components are in here. So this is a piece of steel inside of a framed piece. So this piece of steel was carved, and then they did some gold leaf or gold wire and melted it in there, and then oxidized or smoked or whatever they call that to the steel that's surrounding. And they created these pieces, and then they put them in the settings. And what this reminds me of as far as Damascene goes is that I remember as a child in kindergarten, we would color bright colors on paper and then either paint it or color it over in black. Then we would scratch out a design. So it's that way of thinking, maybe, if you want to think of it that way. But this is actually etched steel. Then they put the gold in the design, and then they oxidize the steel, and then they... Sounds like a very tedious process, because you really do have to know your art and your mathematics and all that to create this. But it does sound tedious, and it probably is, but the jewelry's gorgeous. So this is the true Damascene. I don't know when Toledo Wear came out, but it's pretty cool too. They call it faux Damascene. It's not even Damascene, so I don't know why they call it faux Damascene. So, you're either Team Toledo Wear or Team Damascene. I don't know. You decide. I like it all. And then there's also Niela Wear, which is the sterling version of the Damascene. And I don't have any of that because that involves sterling, and sterling's expensive. It can be when you have a lot of it. All right, so enough of that. Anyway, so I think I'll start with the Toledo. And all of these pieces are $10 each, and I do have a sale going on. If you buy 5 pieces, it's $40. And if you want any of these, timestamps are optional. Well, no, they're not optional, but they're awesome. But, and it's probably just as well on pieces that look similar. So email jandapanda@comcast.net. Shipping starts at $4. And I will ship out within 24 hours of receiving payment. All right, so these are super cool earrings. I love these earrings. This is kind of an unusual pair. And they're definitely old school clasps. The little clips. Clip, clip. And there's the back. This one says, I'm assuming that says Spain, so I will verify that. Well, it says S-P-A-I-N, so Spain it is. And there's the edges, and these are just so adorable. They both say Spain, and they both work. And Toledo Wear is more of a recessed, pressed product, and then they colorize inside the lines. Yes. Coloring inside the lines. Personally, I love coloring outside the lines, but sometimes inside the lines is kind of important. So these are beautiful Toledo Wear. So we'll go through these a little quick now that I've done my intro and my what I know about these types of jewelry. And this is really getting in the way. I'm gonna move over here. I don't see that Band-Aid or switch hands. So there you go. There's the dangle length, about 1.25 inches. $10. Everything on this tray is $10, and I'll sell you my dog for $10 and give you all this jewelry. Seriously though, Zoe is the sweetest dog, but she's 1.5 pounds. Puppies. And they are puppies until they're about 2, and she's a little over 2, but I think she's still doing the puppy thing. $10 for the dog, and everything on this tray free. Just kidding. Don't take me literally. Okay, so we have got these beautiful Toledo Wear wreaths, clips, clip-on earrings, and just remember, these are not etched. They are not Damascene. They are in the Domicine family as far as jewelry goes, but as far as what they are, this is Toledo Wear. There's a lot of detail in these. You can count those, make sure they're all even. 1, 2, 3. There's 8 on that side, 8 on that side. Looks the same to me. And there's your sizes. There's nothing wrong with these earrings. It's just that they have these, I call them ancient. They're just vintage or antique clips, and they're super gorgeous. Okay, there we go. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Moving along, I just like to keep them in the baggies so they stay paired up. All right, more on Damascene earrings. Such a deal. Okay, so these have a little bit of a different clasp or clip to them. These have like a little tiny bead there or pearl. Yeah, there's wear on the back, but these are old, so you have to expect it. As long as the fronts are in presentable condition, who cares what the back looks like? And my deaf kitty is also howling. Oh my gosh, I'm like a animal abuser here. Not really, I love my animals and they abuse me. So there you go. So there's these pair, this pair, these two on this pair. I have my sister-in-law, Carolyn. She's a elementary school teacher, mostly teaching first and kindergarten. And she really likes to pick out, and I love her for it because it keeps me in line. She likes to pick out all of the poor grammar Oh, you should even hear her when she talks about her local weather people. Yeah, she even had to call. She even had to call the news station and tell them, you cannot say here in this location or here in Smithtown, because everybody knows that here is different than Smithtown. You can't say here in Smithtown because it's a whole thing, a whole dissertation. And she's right. You know, you can't like say stuff like that on, you know, a TV station where potentially kids can be watching, and they are now learning poor grammar from our TV stations. So yeah, that's a whole nother issue. But she's funny. She just brings up all these incredible, crazy sentences. I bet you my nephew Riley can come up with a few of Carolyn-isms. But, so this is a brooch. This is a Toledo Wear brooch. It's about 1.25 inches by 2 inches. But look at the scissors. And look at the thimble. Oh, that is so cute. And look at the detail. Come on, you gotta love the detail. And it's pointy on top and bottom. I do not see a Spain mark or a Greece mark, or Greece, Greece mark, Carolyn. And it's about 1.5 inches. So nice, beautiful little brooch. And look at the detail on that thimble. Oh, come on, you gotta love it. I also learned quite a bit of verbiage after my husband came. He was disabled, and so he had to go back to school. And the disability, which was workman's comp related, he went and got his bachelor's. So guess who was typing his term papers? So guess who got a college education alongside their husband? Because when you're in your 40s and you're, you know, working full time, raising a couple of kids, and then you're helping your husband go through school and typing up his term papers, you learn quickly your grammar and your proper English and how to present paperwork. All right, so this is an umbrella, which is really adorable. It's a brooch. It's got I don't know if that's a real pearl, but it's got the Toledo Wear, typical Toledo Wear. But what's really cool about Toledo Wear is you can put it on any kind of form. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So cute. It's got a bow, a lot of detail in these little pins. $10, and you've got an incredible piece. And that is a brooch. It is $10, 5 for $40. They are amazing. I even have a Jelly Belly fish here for $10. I know there's Jelly Bellies out there. Jelly Belly, you know, experts out there. This is a Jelly Belly. And they're Jelly Bellies because they have this big cabochon worked into the design of the piece. You can't just throw a cabochon on a piece of metal and call it a Jelly Belly. No, there's more to it than that. And this is a Jelly Belly. It's also cross-referenced Domicine and Toledo Wear. And goldfish. So we have, and this is different because this one's pink or salmon color. It's got a little heart there, little fish face. Have you ever done fish face? Anyway, that's fish face. And it's got this faux pearl piece there. It says Spain on the back. It's got, you know, the vintage or antique pinpoint here. This is well worth more than $10, but because I love my subscribers, this one's 10, and it's that kind of a dusty pink and white with a jelly belly. So there you go, $10, and you just, all you have to do is get 5 of them, and you've only spent $40 plus $4 shipping for 5 items, easy peasy. That's 44 bucks. And ouch, I just did a number. I just almost swore on camera. So there we go. Okay, we've got some Damascene, Toledo Wear earrings. And these are pretty pierced. And these are dangles. Oh gosh, I'm gonna switch hands. These are dangles. And it looks like they have kind of a shell piece in the center. Look at that. Very nice. $10 for this pair. And you can kind of see their condition. Yeah, it might need some bending there, but that's no big deal. Really cool. And then you can see the pendant here. There's this. Pardon me, I'm going to go check my food because I don't know how to pause. So I'll be right back. We have 10 minutes. Okay. 10 more minutes on the quiche Lorraine. So hopefully we can wrap this up in, well, we have to. 10 minutes. So here we go. Yeah, you know, we all have lives. We all work. So there are those beauties. Don't look at my hand. Yeah, I cut my hand. And I'm not going to tell you how. It wasn't with a knife. And it wasn't involving animal, vegetable, or mineral. Well, there was a mineral involved, but never mind. Okay. This is one of those classic ships in Toledo Wear. This may be a 2-part video. Here is, it's 1 inch and a quarter. No, yeah, 1 and a quarter. But you know, there's so much detail here. They've got even added some red to this ship. It's more like, it's like a bow, a bow over 1.5 inches. No, yeah, bow over 1.5 inches by a topsail of 1.5 inches. And there's the back. This looks like more of a recent piece. There isn't any marking as to where it was manufactured. Toledo Wear has been known to be manufactured in Spain and in China. Or no, excuse me, not China, Japan. And this one does have an no it doesn't. No extension here. This is a more recent piece. I'm making quiche Lorraine. Love it. This is a different kind of ship. This is like a serpent ship. If I can get it out of the bag. Anyway, so if you are interested in any of these beautiful historic history, this one, does it have any issues? Yeah, man, this one has, does it have issues? Yeah, it's got issues. Let's see if I can get this clasp to work. Oh yeah, well, let's see. This is live. Well, it's live for me. Okay, so there it goes. If we can get this to close, it's a $10 item. It could use a little bit of tweaking, but is it in there? No. Oh no. Yeah, this one, it needs some adjustment with the pin and the rollover. I don't know, I could spend 10 minutes here trying to do that, but my quiche is going to be ready in 10 minutes. Okay, well, yeah, this one needs some work. But it is awesome. All right, we'll put that one aside in the fix-it pile. Okay, now we're getting into the actual Domicene. And there's earrings, I think that's mostly earrings on the Damascene side. And these I will need screenshots, or timestamps, and please timestamp and email JandaPanda@comcast.net. The email's in the title with the date, and all the instructions are in the description. You can even email me, JandaPanda@comcast.net, with a timestamp, and that will be, you can put it right in the heading, and then the date that you sent it, it would be the date that, the video aired. So, and then if I have any question or I'm unsure, I will always email with pictures of what I think you purchased. So, beautiful, beautiful pierced. I know I have extra little. Oh, these are Toledo Wear. These are really cute. And these are pretty old. I mean, they're so tiny. The little clasps are so tiny. And they're so cute. Look. Love it. Make sure that works. Because they're so old, you want to make sure they work. Again, I think it's up to 6 ounces is $4. Well, this pile right here isn't even 6 ounces. So you can do a lot with shipping on these little guys. I've had these in the past, but I finally retrieved them out of my lots, and these are cute little clips. And the clips work. It's such a great deal, and oh my gosh, beautiful Damascene. Again, they do have, I mean, they do have 24 karat gold in the Damascene, but it's not as much as you think. Because it's almost like they just like waved gold over it and some of it stuck. There's a minimal amount of gold, but what you can, you know, be assured of with gold, it's going to maintain that beautiful luster. Oh, is this the broken pair? Yeah, this one's not for sale unless you can fix that. It's too loose. So those are gonna go in the repair pile. I don't even know if they can be repaired. All right, let's get some hoops done. What I don't finish here will be in the next lot. I've got a ton of Domicene, and I'm sure there's something here for every flavor or occasion. There are those. Will you fit in a bag? Yeah, whatever I don't finish here is going to go into the next. They have pendants and bracelets and all kinds of beautiful Damascene pieces and Toledo Wear. These need wires, but they're beautiful. It's almost like they were like caught halfway between the manufacturer and the retailer. So they didn't quite make it to the ear wire portion of their life, so I doubt these have ever been used. They look in pristine condition. Screw back, here we go. These are older. No mark, but they're in really good shape considering their age. Some teensy tiny. These are pierced. You can see the back. Well, this is where I'm going to close my video because my quiche is done. So it's $10 a piece or pair. And if you buy 5, it's $40 and $4 shipping. Email JandaPanda at comcast.net. And I'll send it out within 24 hours of being paid. Thank you so much for watching.